Hey guys, welcome to Learn Web 3. Today we are going to talk about blockchain. What is blockchain? As the name says, blockchain is a chain of blocks that consists information. Blockchain was first described in 1991, but it not came into light until an anonymous person called Satoshi Nakamoto used to create the digital cryptocurrency Bitcoin. A blockchain is a distributed ledger that is completely open to anyone. The speciality of blockchain is, once some data has been recorded inside a blockchain, it is almost impossible to change it. Well, let's see how blockchain works. Each block consists of three important elements: data, hash, and hash of previous block. First, data. The data that stores inside a block depends on the type of blockchain. For example, Bitcoin blockchain stores the details about a transaction in data, such as sender, receiver, and amount of coins. Where in case of Ethereum, we also deal with smart contracts. We will see more about Bitcoin and Ethereum in upcoming videos. Second, hash. Hash can be compared to a fingerprint. As every human has a unique fingerprint, each hash also unique from each other. Hash identifies a block and all of its contents. Once block is created, its hash is being calculated. Changing something inside the block will cause the hash to change. So, hash is very useful when you want to detect changes to blocks. If the hash of a block changes, it is no longer the same block. Third, hash of previous block. This effectively creates a chain of blocks, and it is this technique that makes a blockchain so secure. The first block is called Genesis block. Now, if we tamper the second block, this causes the hash of the block to change as well. In turn, that will make block 3 and all the following blocks invalid, because they no longer store the valid hash of the previous block. So changing a single block will make all following blocks invalid. Do you think that the above features are enough to say, blockchain is secure? Aha, no. Computers these days are very fast and can calculate hundreds of thousands of hashes per second. So, you could effectively tamper with a block and recalculate all the hashes of other blocks to make your blockchain valid again. So, to prevent this, blockchain have proof of work. It is a mechanism that slows down the creation of new blocks. In Bitcoin case, it takes about 10 minutes to calculate the required proof of work and add a new block to the chain. Proof of work makes it very hard to tamper with the blocks, because if you tamper one block, you will need to recalculate the proof of work for all the following blocks. The security of a blockchain comes from its hashing and proof of work mechanism. But there is one more way that blockchains secure themselves, and that is by being distributed instead of using a centralized entity. Blockchain uses peer-to-peer network, and anyone is allowed to join it. When someone joins blockchain network, he gets the full copy of the blockchain, and it is called node. The node can use this to verify that everything is still in order. When someone creates a new block, that block is sent to everyone on the network. Each node then verifies the block to make sure that it hasn't been tampered with. If everything checks out, each node adds this block to their own blockchain. All the nodes in this network create consensus, means they agree about what blocks are valid and which aren't. Blocks which are tampered with will be rejected by other nodes in the network. So to successfully tamper with all the blocks on the chain, redo the proof of work for each block, and take control of more than 50% of peer-to-peer network. But why people create and add blocks to blockchain? Well, these people create blocks by the process called mining, and they called miners. Miners get rewarded for mining a block. Present in case of Bitcoin, it is 6.25 Bitcoins per block. Another important development in blockchain is smart contracts. More about smart contracts in another video. Blockchain has the potential to revolutionize many industries like healthcare, banking, supply chain management, insurance, transport, etc.